Hi, Ellie, and everyone at the Gelogia stream. All the Orville fans, how are you? This is Scott Grimes, aka Gordon Malloy. Thank you so much for watching this. We are all about our fans. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for our fans. We are in the middle of third season. We were in the middle of doing the third season, but something came up while we were filming. But we're going to continue. It's going to be the best season ever. Hope you enjoy this YouTube channel. This is Captain Gordon Malloy saying...
Excuse me.
Oh, shit.
Captain?
Sorry, Commander.
That's right.
This is Lieutenant. What are you? You're Commander.
I'm Commander.
Commander, sorry, yeah. This is Lieutenant Gordon Malloy saying thank you, and I hope you enjoy the channel. I'm sorry that I swore, Commander.
Get out of my seat.
Okay, sorry. Yep.
Okay, I do believe you all can see me now. Can everybody hear me? Oh my God, 1 second. Stupid screen. Okay, I think we're good. Are we good? Everybody give me a thumbs up if we're good. And I do want to apologize ahead of time. I know that the chat is way off. I guess very slow. I used to get mad at Orville Nation all the time. So it'd be like, I posted that comment 5 minutes ago and I get it. Am I back? Am I working again? Okay. Anyways, I was just over this already. No, I'm really excited to be here, and I'm really happy. And I want to start off by saying thank you so much to everyone who is here and offering their support. The green screen and everything I'm kind of still working on. So thank you to everyone for their support. Everyone who offered to come on and assist me with my first show. I'm very grateful for that as well. And really, it's just a huge reminder of why I'm doing this. It's for all of you guys. And we really are just like this big, huge family. And I knew from the second that Rob Lowe blue jizzed all over Ed and Kelly's white sheets, I picked the right family. So welcome to my channel. I'm going to try, this is new for me, I'm going to try to pay attention to the live chat while I talk to you guys and tell you what's up. I really just kind of want us all to get to know each other. I want you guys to know what this channel is going to be about, what Ellie is about, and what to expect with everything. And vice versa. I want to know what you guys are expecting to see come from me and what you hope to accomplish as a family. Because family, like we're all in this together. With that being said, I do want to make some of my expectations clear when it comes to this. In this channel, we're not just going to talk about the Orville. We're going to talk about a lot of ethics and situations that come up throughout the show. Because I do believe, and it can be controversial, but I do believe there are a lot of things as far as politics, beliefs, like sexual orientation, and all kinds of subjects that go on and are important in the world today, I think is addressed. And a lot of this. So I want this to be an area where, yes, we're all family and we all talk. We respect each other, but we're also open to healthy debate and hearing out other people's perspectives. I kind of see this going like Orville Nation's Latchcom, except more like direct. Like we'll focus on one subject pretty much every family night. And so, yeah, I'm really excited. I think my biggest thing is I like to learn what other people are saying and what other people are thinking. And I want us all to kind of just get into that family community type style of thing. As far as like some ground rules, just for me personally, I would appreciate if we could keep insane profanity out of my channel. I don't think the F word is necessary to be used in day-to-day conversation. I'm a big hypocrite for saying all of this because I'm the biggest sailor mouth you'll ever meet. But here, I really appreciate it if we just really didn't use it. Also, the C word is not allowed. And please be careful what context you use the word bitchin'. With that being said, this channel has a better host. That's very sweet. PJ, thank you. I need to be like Trey right now and a caffeinated friend. Because, please share my stream. Yes, I'm so happy though. Everybody's here and everybody's shown up to support me. So again, what I really want this channel to be about is everybody being able to express their opinions openly and without fear of retribution. There's so much we can talk about when it comes to Orville. There, like within the episode, like every episode, there can be like 5 or 10 things to talk about. I'm sorry. Jim Henry, you're funny. So, and there will be lighter subjects too. Like Jim Henry, for instance, we are going to be debating Bortus's mustache because it was a big, huge mistake, but Jim Henry doesn't think so. So I expect all the ladies to be on my side that night for that debate. Where was I going with all of that? Max, I assure you the cake is a lie. Sorry, I'm trying to like watch the chat and do this at the same time. So yeah, open, healthy debate. Always respect each other. We're family. Family doesn't put each other down, but family does hear each other out, at least the healthy ones. So let's try to be a healthy family if that exists. So again, Jaloja, my loves. Everyone, welcome to the Jaloja stream. LDG, if you're listening, don't laugh anymore. And I guess I know a lot of you have heard this story, and a lot of you know what Ellie's about. But I remember when I was on Orville Nation's Power Women Wednesday, Raquel said something I thought was rather profound. And she made me feel more confident in being able to share my story. And I'm going to butcher it with my paraphrasing right now. But she basically said that I need to get used to sharing my story because it's something that will happen again and again and again. We'll talk about that one in a second. But I want you guys to know a little bit better who Ellie is and why I've decided to kind of take this on. It's a project. I found that out. It's definitely an undertaking, but I'm excited to do it. And I'm doing it for all of you. I don't think you realize how amazing of a community we really are when it comes to the Orville. And, oh, that wasn't the one I was going to put up. I was going to do this one. You obviously don't know my family. That's really funny because I think I might, because my family is probably like that too. But anyways, so Ellie is a girl with a dream. And that dream is to save the whole entire world, which, who does that? Who does that? Superman does that. I'm not Superman. It wasn't that long ago that I was homeless, and couch surfing. I didn't have a place to call home. just stuck wondering the earth forever and ever. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you. Real quick. Sorry. I'm trying not to be that person who's like, keeps stopping her story to go back and forth. But, so anyways, I was homeless, and a lot of my life was up in the air. I didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. And I slipped into a major depression. Mental health is something important to me, and I'm very vocal about supporting. And so I finally found just an amazing person who has become my very best friend. And he said, hey, I've got a couch. Why don't you crash on it for a while instead of couch surfing? But the depression remained. And I remember I would have Cartoon Network on in the background on the TV, because cartoons are just, they're good white noise for me. And pretty soon Cartoon Network at night would turn into Adult Swim. And of course, you know, there's Family Guy and American Dad on Adult Swim. And before I knew, I would zone out. I would stare at the wall and be absolutely nowhere and everywhere all at once. And I couldn't come out of these trances. But when I heard like, Good Morning USA, or Lucky There's a Family Guy, all of a sudden, I started smiling again. And I started laughing. And I found comfort in these dysfunctional families making it work. Then, of course, as I came to learn more about Seth MacFarlane, he's a very hardworking human being. I mean, I don't know a lot about him personally. I know mostly about his work that he's done, but from what I can tell, he's a very hardworking person. And so it kind of started to push me that smiling was always better than frowning or crying, and working hard was the way to get fulfillment in life. And I guess fast forward a couple of years, and I'm getting my own business started. My friend and I are getting our own business started. And then the Orville premiered, and the Orville came on. And it was this new, how do I explain that? It was this new level of understanding. It was this new level of acceptance. I wasn't a freak anymore. Like, I wasn't weird for thinking and believing what I think and believe, and feeling what I feel. And so I really just, I wouldn't say I came out of my shell, because I've always been a big ham, but I found a lot of acceptance in this show. And so I was very excited that, come to find out, it's a whole community. It's not just a fandom, it's a family. And you all have been so supportive and have proven that to me every day, that that's what it is. So I appreciate that. So that is Ellie in a nutshell. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. That's Ellie in a nutshell. I just want to look at some of the, I feel bad because I'm not watching. I'll get better at this. I swear I'll get better at like watching your guys' comments. And you're funny, DJ. No, I am not. I'm not here to take over. But I'm excited. I'm excited to go on this adventure and this journey with all of you. So you're going to be a huge part in helping me build this channel and make it what it is. And so I want you all to know that as much as the Super Ellie, I like that, Super Ellie, as much as the chat is open, please feel free. I'm mostly only on Twitter. I am Ellie Rickey 789, because whereas 7862, 789 also, and we need to care about 789. I don't know. Ellie Rickey 789. And please feel free to DM me if there's things you think you want to talk about. on the show or anything you want to cover. I am so open to suggestions and constructive criticism, but please make sure it's constructive. And wow, I can't believe I'm here. All the support I have, I see all the viewers. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'm really excited. Like I said, this is a family, and one of the biggest things I have coming up, and one of the biggest reasons I started the channel is I love saying it every time I say it, is Orville Con. Right? It's going to happen. I promise you. So it's not a family reunion necessarily, but it's a family union, the first of many. And I don't know when it's going to happen. I'll be honest with you. I really don't know when, but I promise you it's going to happen. And I will see all of you there, and it'll just be this big, beautiful, amazing party and celebration of our family. So I'm looking forward to that, and I really hope that you guys are too, because these are troubling times that we're dealing with. And in my opinion, it's better to be strong and come together than to be divided and push our own agendas. And that's annoying, sorry. Anyways, at the end of the day, I want you to have something to look forward to. Please don't get discouraged. Please don't let, current events and the circumstances of the world get you down too much, because there's so much to look forward to. We have this big, beautiful family. We have so many people loving and supporting us along the way. I mean, I think we've seen, y'all saw Scott and Adrian in the cameo video that they did for me. It's mind-blowing just how phenomenal everyone is. And if you follow, I'm gonna butcher his last name, Tom Constantino. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I don't know. If you follow him on Twitter, he's very supportive and very just vocal of the Orville fans. Everyone really in the community and in the family wants to reach out and wants everybody to be happy and safe and well. So thank you guys. Oh, I missed that. What happened, Mondo? I'm so sorry. I missed it. Oh God, now I feel terrible. Oh, your cat. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's never fun. And I do know, just from some of the things I've been seeing, like on Twitter, this isn't easy for a lot of people. And I guess I want to thank you, Cryptic Charm. We'll see you in a second. Happy Dino. We need to be here for each other, guys. It's our responsibility, it's our duty, just to all be here for each other. And I hope you feel that way. I hope you feel like you can reach out to myself. Orville Nation, I know, is amazing when it comes to these kind of things. So please, don't get discouraged. Don't let the depression win ever. Yes, everybody. Okay, and I'm sorry, I should have started with this. Hello, everyone. I want to say hello to Orville Nation. Yes, and again, that's my girl. And Tink, she's my Twitter mama bear. Happy Dino, he's my chomp. Or she, I'm sorry, I don't know your gender. My name for Happy Dino is Chomp though, and that is trademark. Jem Henry, oh my goodness, Peggy, LDG, Luis, all of you being here means so much to me. Cryptic Charm, wow, so many people here. Gelogia ting. I don't know if we can get this like a thing, like the little planetary. I'll petition for an emoji for that or something, because just like the Trekkies have their, we got the. So oh, sorry, Crystal, I miss you too. Hi, love you, Crystal. I know you don't normally get on stream, so I'm really honored that you are on mine. Robert, I'm so sorry you lost your cat. It sounds like it lived a long, happy life with you, though. Wow. Okay. Again, I'm sorry. I know the link, like, this is really delayed and everything. So, what I wanted to discuss for our first family night is basically, I want to know your guys' stories. And I want to know why you guys love the Orville and what brought you to it. I know a lot of people came to the Orville through Star Trek. And I've been very vocal and apologetic about the fact that I am not a Trekkie myself yet. Hell Jedi Bill, I see you, and Mondo. But really, maybe I'd like to understand a little bit better the appeal from Star Trek to the Orville. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like those questions like, hey, how did you hear about us? And the little things that you fill out with those sites. But did you just come across the Orville and fall into it? What made you fall in love with it? What about the content? What about the message? I want to get to know everyone. Here, everyone found out early. I'm an unashamed Dan fangirl. I don't want you to be ashamed of that, Cryptic Charm. However, I need you to be really honest with us and be honest with yourself. When did you become a Dan fangirl? And was it because Dan became, he kind of became a fad himself? So are you a true Dan fangirl, or was it just kind of, sorry, was it just kind of, hey, everybody's like getting on the Dan wagon, why don't I too? So I'd love to know about that. This is a great Orville hoodie. Hi. Oh my God, let me throw up the hood real quick. Boom. Boom. What's up? Orville Nation, Orville family. Yay, happy Dino's back. So yeah, guys, please in the chat. I'm trying to keep up with it. It was totally the poetry. Gordon loved it too. I don't know if that's a compliment though. Is that a compliment that Gordon Malloy likes your poetry? Ellie hoodie. Yes. And I just want to say real quick, I don't know if they're in here or not, but my two gals that won this giveaway, I have no idea what's going on with the tracking with your hoodies, and I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, crap. I didn't get love, so now I must get them back the message. Okay, so crap. I totally forgot to pick a charity of the month. That's something else I do, and it's through my Twitter. It's very much just a Twitter girl. I don't do Instagram or Facebook really. But what I like to do and how Ellie's McFarlane Moods started was, again, going back to the whole, like, as I became more of a successful businesswoman and into the means to not only support myself, but support people I care about, I kind of I guess I just wanted to share that love. And so I started Ellie's McFarland Moods, and I wanted to like basically just be able to shout out a charity every month and get to do like a little trivia giveaway of $100, where you just it's Sarah Hoodie to be girl, where I would post like a trivia, something from Seth MacFarlane's work, and the first one to answer basically would get $100. And then of course I would donate $100 to the charity of the month. Last month it was Feeding America, and I haven't decided this month. So if you guys want to help me, and the biggest thing is if you can help raise awareness, I'd be very appreciative. So anyways, there is that. The giveaways are for you guys, both cash and prizes, and just I really hope to bring people happiness, I guess. So but I started watching the Orville because of Seth and fell in love with everything else. I feel like oh, thank you for sharing my Twitter, Orville Nation. So yes, Seth MacFarlane, he is, I mean, this dude has been doing stuff for a long time, for decades, like since I was like, I think 6 years old, to be honest with you guys. So a lot of people know about Seth MacFarlane. A lot of people don't. And I guess when he put out the Orville, it was kind of like this, whoa, what the heck? Like Nancy on Orville Nation's cast yesterday was like, I'm a sci-fi fan, I'm a Seth fan, and he just went ahead and combined the two on us. So I love it when people tell me they've basically, I love it when people tell me that they found it because of Seth, but whatever reason you came to Orville is a good reason. So yeah. For TM Barber, I liked Orville because Star Trek, Star Wars, and Doctor Who got too focused on political agenda pushing, and Orville is less so. Same with The Expanse. I like to escape from that stuff. I couldn't agree more. When it comes to entertainment and it comes to television, if we wanted to focus on a lot of that stuff, like politics, we could watch the news and get super depressed, but we choose to pay for television and see something to take our minds off of what's going on in the world, right? And so I agree completely. And at the same time, I think you guys can agree with me that especially artists like Seth and creators like Seth have a way of still kind of getting their political agenda across or getting you to think about certain things without putting it in your face, like a very tactful way of doing that. So that is a good reason to like the Orville. Sorry, I'm just trying to start. Ensign Rickey says Star Trek, Stargate, The Orville, The Expanse, his top 4. That's really cool. Sorry, wow, I'm so bad at multitasking. I would die if I had to like chew gum and read text messages at the same time. I've said it before. I think there's something about the sci-fi genre that helps bring to light a lot of the issues that we deal with nowadays in our one small world, in our one little world of Earth, and spread it out across an entire like galaxies and make it very obvious and less problematic at the same time. I think it opens up forums, especially what Seth has done with the Orville. I think it opens up forums for us to be able to discuss a little bit more comfortably you know, basically just those sorts of things. I am gonna fix my wig because it's coming off. Yes, I'm wearing a wig. This is Wig Ellie. Maybe one day you'll get to see my real hair. Who knows? I actually asked my parents to watch some of the Orville before I came out to them about my sexuality. I grew up in a very conservative home. And so telling your parents something that you weren't necessarily raised to believe was okay was difficult. And it's amazing, especially, and I'm going to talk about Mocklin Society a lot on the show, but it's kind of amazing how the Orville makes it makes it understandable by talking about it through an alien species. That sounds super weird, but like you get into this zone where you have to question other people's beliefs and question your own and decide what's right for yourself. And so sorry, I'm getting behind on the chat. There's a lot of people I see. I have heard it being on the scene. Star Trek used to be good at getting their message across without being so ham-fisted. But then came Discovery. I think, I'm going to tell you guys, I think Discovery is my favorite just because it became STD. Good night, 14 Barber. I'm sorry, I didn't see that you're leaving. Thank you so much. I know it's really late for you. Oh, thank you. Like my back screen. I'm working on it. I have to apologize. I realized that my computer and my camera is shit. I'm going to say it. It's shit. And so I have ordered, I'm looking into ordering a new computer just for you guys because you deserve the absolute best. So where was I? Oh, I've heard a lot that people from Star Trek are like the Orville is kind of refreshing for you all, I suppose, in a way that Star Trek started kind of losing its message. And from what I've found out being in the circuit, Seth is definitely a huge Star Trek fan. And so I'm really glad that it's kind of bridged that gap to, I guess, the two religions. I think they said like Star Trek is basically a religion. And that's just something I just really love about like all the sci-fi stuff, the Orville and everything, is that it makes uncomfortable topics comfortable to discuss. And I've always been that kind of person that's just open and blunt and out there. And you're like, oh my God, Ellie, shut up. Like, learn to bite your tongue. And I'm like, no, that's not me. And then here we are. I have my own streaming YouTube channel. So, and my nosebleed. You're funny, happy dinosaur. So I do still need to get on the Trek train, and I'm waiting for somebody to swoop in like a knight in shining armor and take me by the hand to figuring out that whole mess, because I feel like there's a lot to Star Trek that I can't do it on my own. Is there anyone else in here that maybe didn't come to the Orville because of Star Trek? I know it's kind of like rare and it's weird because I from what I've heard, but sorry, I'm just trying to scroll through the chat. I feel so bad. The Orville is much like 1990s Star Trek. That's cool. I know my uncle was a really huge Star Trek fan growing up, but I never got into it. With so many things to do, writing, directing, acting, I think Seth knows where to give the best lines and get the best out of people. I would agree with that, Peggy. Again, I don't know him personally. I don't think many of us do. We have to just go. We have to go basically. Sorry, I'm like reading comments and trying to talk to you at the same time, and I'm finding out I'm really, really bad at it. But I think Seth does have a way of relating to people through his work, and getting the best out of people, whether it's his fans or like the stars that work with him. I do sense that. And I was going somewhere with that, and I totally lost my train of thought, and I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Raven Sarah Song. That's an interesting name. I really like that. Raven Sarah Song says they found the Orville because of Seth's work too. People can say what they want about the Orville, but at least they can write a decent sci-fi episode. I do love that has come up as well. That one of the reasons people do enjoy the Orville so much is because they actually like have the capability to write good content. And I think that's really important to just all viewers in general. You kind of, with almost everything in life, you fall in love with it, you get used to it, and then it starts to change, and you start to compromise yourself a little, and you lose the content that you love, but you want to stay because it was so good before, and you want to convince yourself it's going to go back to that. So I think being able to be realistic with yourself and being able to say, hey, I deserve better content. I deserve a well-written script. I deserve dynamic and well-rounded characters. I think that's a really amazing and profound thing to get out of entertainment. I know it's like, I never got the Star Trek or the Comic-Con or the cosplay until I started getting more and more involved in our family and in the Orville community. And I'm so impressed with how it's not just a TV show. It's not just some really good sci-fi series. It's not just that. It's a whole thing. It's a community. It's a lifestyle. It's a way to reach across the world and just hold hands, I guess. So yeah, great content. Robert J. Hamilton says, I like episodic format. As you can tell a great story and wrap up a good message in it. I also knew who all the main characters were after the first episode, unlike the new Trek. I don't know if he's talking about the Orville there or not, but I do feel like we kind of knew who everyone was after the first episode. But yeah, no, absolutely. You can tell a great story. You can have good laughs. You can make it relatable to people and still address an opinion and an idea and help people with that. Yes, the Orville. Okay, awesome. So I just want to say, yes, Yaphet totally rules. I will take this opportunity to take advantage of my platform and say shame on all of you who, when we said who could be replaced or who could we kill off and be okay with it, those people that said Yaphet, we're no longer friends. Just can you imagine? I'm not that mean. I'm sorry. That was dramatic. But yeah, Yaphet rules. Jim Henry says Seth has collaborated with some big names like I Can't Say That First One, Charlize Theron, etc. And that makes the show that much more interesting and fun. It absolutely does. I don't know what it takes to establish these type of connections that he obviously, like, I'm just like a little girl in California doing her own thing. But to be able to establish all these connections, I believe that you have to truly be a good person, and you have to be networking, and you have to stay true to yourself. And that's why he could have Charlize Theron not only in an episode of the Orville, but she also did A Million Ways to Die in the West. And sorry, distracted. And then Liam Neeson, guy, that man has been in like even his early work, like he did, he played himself. He did the voice for himself, like on an episode of Family Guy. He was in A Million Ways to Die in the West. I can't remember if he was in Ted or not. And then he was in the Orville. So Seth, he has like all these big names, these people that want to work with him. I feel like I don't get the vibe that he has to like bribe them with a lot of money for them to want to come on his show. So you did forget about Liam Neeson. That's okay, Jim Henry. I forgive you. Trey is back. Okay, nobody tell Trey this, but I didn't know he was gone. I'm just kidding. He was in Crawl. I don't know what that means. Okay, we are becoming a little Seth talkative here, but that's okay because he's the creator. This comes from his mind, and that's what makes it so great, right? So Jim Henry, I think Seth has the respect of people who work with him because they know how much he does and he bridges people. I agree with that, and I've said it before. He has a sense of humor that can be so unapologetically offensive and hilarious all at the same time. And he has a way of putting it across that you're just like, oh, this is the guy. Like, this is just what he thinks. And it's funny. Man, I should develop a sense of humor if I don't think this is funny. And I think people respect that a lot. So yeah, and that's what's going to keep a lot of people interested in the Orville and continually coming back, is because he does have that ability to bring people together and get people to respect him and want to come onto his show almost like it's their honor. And I'm so sorry if God, somehow some celebrities are watching this and like, no, it's Seth's honor for me to come on. But yeah, no, absolutely. Even read A Million Ways to Die in the I can't talk. Cryptic Charm says, ever read A Million Ways to Die in the West? I read the entire thing in Seth's voice. Awesome. Reviewed it on my channel. I might need clarification on that. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading some because I don't know how you could. I'm assuming you mean like you had a book on tape that was in Seth's voice, like Seth read it. But if you can do a Seth impersonation, like, I'm super impressed. He was also in Deadpool, Dirty Harry with Jim Carrey. Okay. There it is. So yes, a lot of big names that respect Seth. And I think that's really going to make season 3. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait, because look at everything he showed us in season 2. He actually, who was it in Home, when Alara goes back home in season 2? Was Picard? Is that who played Alora's dad? You guys tell me. He had a couple of people from Star Trek. He has Penny, DS9, wife of Cisco, right? I'm learning. I'm trying. He has a lot of people coming on. He has people who are movie stars right now. And I think him being able to bring, Rob Lowe. I forgot Rob Lowe. How could we forget Rob Lowe? He just stains the sheets blue. We should never forget him. Season 3 is going to be dope. Season 3 is going to be amazing. And the fact that it's going on Hulu is actually really exciting to me. They're not going to be as restricted from what I understand. Time limitations, content, and things like that. And so I think we're really going to get to see the producers and Seth and everybody involved in the project. We're really going to be able to get to see that just come out of the woodwork. So a lot of things to look forward to. I got the book in my library. Alicia, what can't you keep up with anymore? I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch the chat. I hope I'm not like forgetting anyone or upsetting anyone. This is very new to me. Please, patience with me. Be kind. Okay. Are you ready to hate me, Robert J. Hamilton? I think you might hate me. Who is that? Who's Neil deGrasse? Who's Neil deGrasse Tyson? Bruce Willis. Oh my God, Bruce Willis would be so cool. And I keep going back to it. There are some things like, who all here has seen The Fifth Element? Raise your hand. Oh my God, I love that movie. It's so amazing. There are a couple of things. I think Bruce Willis would kick ass being back in space. You Bird of Prey is spreading fake news. Just so you guys can see this. I want everybody to come out on it. But Sploja. Rob Lowe equals Sploja. Oh my God, I love it. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Shut up, baby. This is about the Orville. No, I like that. I appreciate that. I always look forward to learning something new every day. So please educate me. Love The Fifth Element. Yes, and again. So Bruce Willis would be awesome. Maybe Chris Rock coming back into space and having some pretty dope costumes. And I've said before, and I'm going to use this time in my platform to say it again. If anyone who is relevant like has a voice in the Orville. Oh, look at that. Orville Nation got really excited about that. And about Bird of Prey's comment. Anyways, I want to see Shakira. Like, I want to see Shakira as a sexy alien that comes in with her hips don't lie and puts on this whole show. Like, in The Fifth Element with that blue lady who did the really cool opera stuff. Anyways, that's just some ideas. Like, my anonymous source confirmed this. So anyways, I definitely, what do you guys want to see happen? I know we've talked about it in LatchCon before. What do you guys want to see happen in season 3? What stars, what celebrities would come in, and what kind of species would they play? Stuff like that is really exciting to talk about too. Oh, happy dinosaur. My chomp has to go. Well, it's been fun, but I must go. Have a happy night, everyone. Peggy is getting involved in Cosmos. I guess that's something maybe we want to check out while we're waiting. Ellie on the Orville season 4. Wow. What would I even do on the season 4? That's interesting. We should all be on season 4. We could just be like this huge, like, whatever, I don't know, huge gathering of people. William Shatner to play Seth's dad. We have talked about that one before, I think. What's the verso? Why don't I know what that is? I just want to see compelling and funny stories and advancement of the characters and the verse. Oh, the verse is an exclamation point, not an L. Ellie, duh. No, definitely. I really hope we want this to stay true to the Seth MacFarlane we know and love and the work, right? So he does have a way of putting funny stories together while still having a content and developing characters. I love how well-rounded characters can be developed, and that Seth takes advantage of that. Does that make sense? So, oh, everybody's losing cats. I'm sorry, guys. That's so unfortunate. We lost 3 of our cat babies. Wow. I'm really sorry about that. That's sad. Nobody should die right now. Let's just all live and be happy. Great idea. Our big Orville community on the show. LOL. I am feeling it. I am. I think it would be just an awesome shout out. I think everybody production loves us all that much that they would figure out a way to incorporate us in a season 4 episode. I want Samuel Jackson as human traveling on spaceship of sentient snakes. That just... Bird of Prey, you just blew Ellie's mind. I don't even know what to say to that. But Samuel Jackson would be so cool. Like, I don't care what he plays. That would be really freaking cool. We need to hurry and get Ellie to 1,000 so I can say Dabo and send her a super chat. Wow, I appreciate it so much. Is there something about snakes on a spaceship that I'm missing too? Is that like a Star Trek thing? Okay. Bird of Prey is on fire tonight. Snake on a plane. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson would be really cool to have on the Orville. I don't really care to see Charlize Theron come back. I don't feel like Priya is too relevant to future storylines. William Shatner, I would love to see Betty White. I just love that woman. She's awesome. This whole chat and video is not making me feel very good. I'm sorry. Please reach out to me, and I feel awful inside. Wow, Alicia, I am really sorry. I hope you're okay. Please reach out to me in DMs and let me know if there's anything I can change. Oh, Ellie, you might be too young. That is a very likely possibility. Personally, I am an old soul. How my knowledge in old things is limited. There was 3 years people were quoting that movie. So, okay. Awesome. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Alicia. Really, I wanted to keep this to an hour so you can kind of count on it basically just being like a TV show. And I appreciate everyone just coming in and sharing everything you guys have. I'm so appreciative of the support. I hope I did well enough with my first stream and everything, that you want to come back again next week. I will be doing every Monday night. I'm going back and forth about deciding whether or not to do it earlier, because Dan's mixtape kind of let me know he couldn't be here because he's in, I think it's Ireland. So it was way too late for him. So I might think about changing the time, but it will be Monday nights, because growing up, Monday night was family night. And that's what we're doing now, because we are family and we're all going to be here for each other. And yeah, I'm excited. And again, please let me know content, things you guys want to talk about here. Yes, Cryptic Charm, thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliment, and I really appreciate just all of you being here. Like, I feel very supported in this community, and I hope you all do too as well. So please hit me up. What content do you guys want to see? What do you want to talk about for our family nights? Because this is all about you. This isn't about me or any one person in specific. It is all of us. So please be safe, be happy. Jaloja, call my little planetary union, and hit me up. Let's collaborate. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know how to do a proper sign off, so I'm just gonna say bye. Jaloja. Bye. Love you guys.